What up, world? What up, world? What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report, and it's yours truly, Mr. VKXL. Did y'all see me pick my nose?
What up, Fishy Dudes, Spank?
I didn't mean to do that on camera. That was kind of a reaction. I don't get that powder off of that. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
We got a yellow chick already.
How? But no, I ain't say nothing bad. I'm not even gonna know that. No, they can't yellow check us for that. I was just joking. All right, ladies and boys and girls, we are the Country Rap Report. Y'all know what we do when you tune in. We are going to give you our opinion, our viewpoints, our expertise on some of the dopest country rap videos in the genre. Now, before you tap your partner next to you, like, they don't know what they're talking about. That ain't no country rap. We know that. But we're going to give you our opinion on also artists that we feel like you, as a fan of the country rap genre, will respect and appreciate. So appreciate us for trying to show you something to appreciate.
Yes.
Appreciate the appreciation. How about that? All right. So without further ado, I'm going to let you know, if you're an artist out there, how to get your video reviewed on this show. It's very, very simple. All you got to do is send us the link via Instagram, via the Facebook group, or via email at countryrapreport@gmail.com. But we do not review
cover art.
We do not review cover art videos. We do not. We want to see the official videos. Now, if you do an animated joint, we'll do that. But
we don't do lyric videos either.
No lyric videos. We want to see that lights, camera, action, roll them.
Yes.
We want to see that. Even if it's just you in your kitchen rapping, which we're going to talk about that later in this episode. But we want to see the official videos. We want you to put the work in. Now, all the videos that we review, if you scroll down, the links are in the comments area, and everything is also time stamped. Heather does an awesome job making it convenient for you if you don't want to watch the other people and just hear about yours. So, with that being said, y'all can also join us, chat with us every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, when we premiere new episodes.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah, we premiere on all podcast networks at 12 o'clock on the same day.
Okay, so, but they can talk live to us, one of us, a combination of us, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
At 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Now, Let me tell you something about me before we get into this, okay? And I know I'm probably a lame bird for this. When I come into the chat, I don't want to talk about the show. I don't want to talk about the show. I never talk about what's going on the screen when I come in. I be wanting to chat with y'all. I be wanting to get to know y'all. What's your favorite cologne? What's your favorite weed strain? I don't want to talk about that damn video. Y'all can watch that video when I'm at the chat. Y'all can talk about that when I'm gone. I want to talk about something else. I be wanting to get to know the people in the chat. So if you ever see me in the chat and I say something outlandish, it's because I don't want to talk about what we're looking at. I was probably like that in school. I had ADD.
You distracting the folks. And yeah, I'm the teacher that's talking to the kid that had ADD. You distracting the rest of the class. Let them pay attention to the episode.
Have you noticed that though?
Yes, I have.
Well, I mean, yes, I don't want to talk. I don't talk about it. I've already heard what Vicky Spank got to say.
Right.
I don't want to talk about what them numb nuts got to say. I want to talk about something else. Coco, why are you on the treadmill?
Right.
Oh, no. Paul. Why you still got a flip phone? You know, I want to talk about stuff like that. You know, I don't want to talk about what's on the screen. That's for you professionals. All right. So, also, everybody out there, please make sure you visit countryrapreport.com. Countryrapreport.com, number one, will give you the links to everything else we got going on, whether it's WCRR, our 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year country rap radio station. Country Rap Tunes, our playlist over on Spotify. Country Rap Tunes, our video playlist on YouTube. If you want to check us out via your favorite streaming podcast network, that's right there.
Yeah.
And all kind of other exclusive things right there on countryrapreport.com. countryrapreport.com.
We have a sponsor page too now. So we started with our sponsorship last episode and have this created a sponsorship page. So if somebody wants to see how to send us merch or send us whatever for us to sponsor an episode, for them to sponsor an episode, all of that stuff is on there too. And I think we're going to do a giveaway page too, because we are giving away stuff as often as possible.
Oh yeah. Can we give away something that's like, if I got some stuff in my house I want to give away, can I just give it away on that page?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I want to give away some of these clothes.
We need to announce it in the video so that you can, be able to put the rules up in the link.
I want to give away these green turtlenecks that I got when I used to play for this Griffin Bears marching band. Green turtle?
You still got that?
I wish I could flip my camera so you can see my cap and gown that's on the wall. It's right now. From 19, yeah. It's right there though. It's right there. And my shirt that says, my class reunion shirt that says Purple Blind, I want to get that away too. Because they put my age on it. I was like, oh, that's whack. I ain't never wearing that.
Right.
I'm like, who put your age on a class reunion shirt? First of all,
that's messed up.
If I graduated and I was 20, I don't want the people to graduate. No, man, I don't want no, man. I'm trying to forget that. Just know I graduated. You gotta put my age. Yeah, they put the age on the shirts like a damn football number. I'm like, what's wrong with you? All right, man. Let's get into it, man. I did not curse, so I don't want to see that yellow. I think YouTube is doing something with that because I don't think we cursed in the award show, and it's yellow.
We probably did. Probably talking about one of the other artists. Probably saying dope as AF or something like that. I'm trying to tone it down. I'm trying my best. It's hard.
I mean, this stuff is weird. The whole internet and the algorithm and all this stuff is weird. Like I'm gonna move forward. I seen my favorite YouTuber get banned off Twitter.
Why?
Right? I don't know, but something he said.
Mm-hmm.
But porn is okay on Twitter.
Yeah.
Shouts out to 22Q. Okay, man.
Oh my God!
What?
Don't go in no more detail on that one. They don't need to know who that is.
All right, man. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's about time for us to give y'all those reviews. First video of today is by, the gentleman, very, very dope MC. From time to time, he gives us some classic bars. He goes by the name, and he represents the boot. And he goes by the name of Mr. Brodnax. And the name of this joint is Genghis John. Would you like to start this off, sir?
Yeah, let me run off a couple names. Silk the Shocker, C Murder, Webby, Jada Youngin, Juvie, NBA Youngboy, Kevin Gates, Master P, Birdman. I think Brodnax is better than all of them other Louisianians.
Whoa!
He ain't better than Wayne. I didn't say Wayne. I did not say Wayne. Hold on.
Can you give me that list one more time?
Silk the Shocker.
Check.
C Murder.
Check.
Webby.
Check.
Jada Youngin.
Check.
He's the young one. Master P.
Check.
Kevin Gates. I had a star by him too. NBA Youngboy.
You know what? I'm not gonna say he's doper than NBA Youngboy because I don't feel like NBA Youngboy is for me. But when
Right.
I look at NBA YoungBoy streams, I don't know. I haven't heard enough of NBA YoungBoy to agree. But for some reason, he streams so well. He streams so well. You know how a person is a one-hit wonder and they have these enormous numbers.
No, he ain't that though. Yeah, he's got a good fan base because he came around at the right time.
Yes, and all his numbers stay like he don't dip.
Right.
Everything he drops generally reaches that ceiling. So I have probably done him an injustice without listening to him. So I'm gonna put a star by NBA YoungBoy.
Okay. Juvenile.
Yeah, he check.
Birdman.
Check.
And the only one, I got another one on here. I didn't say Boosie because I think him and Boosie are like even, bar for bar.
Okay.
And then of course Lil Wayne is number one in the state. But him and Boosie are number two for me. Now you got a white dude. You got a white dude that's country as fuck. Who? I don't remember anybody else. Those are ones that straight off memory.
This one you should have remembered. Ooh. And I want to know, do you think he's better than him? Because you didn't say it. Mystical.
Oh, that's a good one right there. Is he better than Mystical? Because Mystical could go.
Yes. That's why I made you redo the list. I'm like, did he not say Mystical?
Okay, let's say he tied.
Okay.
We got a three-way tie at number two. I think they all even. I think Boosie definitely for the streets.
One more.
Who the other one?
Is he better than 3D Nati?
Ain't nobody on here better than 3D Nati, including Wayne. I'm sorry, that girl can go.
She don't get the too.
Yeah, she don't get the notoriety that she deserves. But she is. There's no one on this list that's better than her. She's like top 10 MC in all of hip hop ever, and will body you and still be pretty with it. But okay, let me get to the review. I just want to say all of those names to say that this dude he represents the boot well, and he is better than a lot of other people that you guys know are from Louisiana. He's killing it, but he's probably the least known name on that list because no one's talking about it because he's over here in country rap. Genghis John was a little different for me. It was probably one of the first full songs that we got of him in a while, like ever, if I'm not mistaken. We got short verses and we got freestyles in 2021, but this was the first full-length song, and I was very, very happy we did get it. For the video, y'all know I got a rating system. I rate 1 through 10. The video, I gave it a 9. And visually, and I'm blaming the videographer, I'm not blaming Brodnax for this. You're wearing an Adidas pullover in this, and you can see it first 3 seconds as soon as the video starts. And I was so mad at you when you had it on because I know you got your own merch line. Why are you wearing Adidas? You are the coldest cracker rapping, as you say. You don't need to be repping for some other company. Put your stuff on, because I would wear your stuff without a doubt. So represent your stuff. But other than that, the overlaying on the video effects, I liked all of that stuff. I liked the dope angles. It had perfect lighting. Audibly, I liked the piano intro. I liked all of the beat drops. I'm not sure who did this. Was it Briscoe or not, or whoever did it? But it was whoever did it. They did perfect sample execution and the placements, because there was a sampler they were using. This was a great song. This was a great video, and you are only 1 point away from being perfect. And it was because of the apparel in the video. But I gave it a 19 overall. Lyrically, he's still there. He was coming with bar after bar after bar, coming with punchline after punchline. There wasn't no crazy effects like we were used to seeing in 2021. This is a great first effort for 2022, or at least great first review for us to get of your work for 2022. I am very excited to see more from him. And I did not see any label stamps on him, and I was expecting to see that. So I'm very curious on what's going on with you and your label over there. But whatever is going on over there, if we continue to get music like this and efforts like this, I don't care what's going on over there. You just keep making music, fam.
Hustle hard.
Yeah.
That's the label. Maybe. All right. I'm just saying maybe. All right, first and foremost, man, for those who don't know who Genghis Khan is. Genghis Khan was a Mongolian leader who led one of the most massive empires in the history of Mongolia. So a lot of people probably heard and don't know who they are, but Genghis Khan was a great leader whose legacy of leadership kept going long after his death, especially when it came to organizing an army. I want to start off by saying that this track sounds theatrical.
Yeah, it does.
This track made me think. I just could see if Brodnax had started the video off with his chest out, with a bunch of people on it. This track felt Genghis Khan like. If I was to see a movie about Genghis Khan, I could hear this instrumental. It just put me in the right frame of mind, and I thought that was very, very dope and original.
He gave you the Genghis Khan imagery at the end when he was wearing that crown.
Yes,
because it was a dope look.
And I can't even shout out Party City because I don't think that was a Party City crown. That seemed a little nicer than we have on the shelves of Party City. Let me tell you about the video. Well, this is about the song at the very, very beginning, and I love the way Brodnax a lot of times will take pop culture and flip it.
Right.
And at the very beginning, he's like, "These white boys out here making money. I don't want to die. If a white boy making money rapping, I want in." But those don't know because we like to put pop culture history in these podcasts.
Right.
That was kind of paraphrased from New Jack City, Nino Brown. If any money being made at the Carter, I want in. Okay.
I didn't know that's where it came from. Okay.
I thought that was dope, but he changed it to white boys and rap. And we think about the emergence of country rap, it was perfect. Because he said if anybody's going to be doing it, he want in, and then he proceeds to murder.
Yes.
Again, I think that's what made it so dope. Genghis Khan, great leader. He's letting y'all know if y'all spin bars, he wants in. I think that is dope. Something else I think is dope that I have always semi-joked about. I don't want to say criticized. There is an outfit change in here. There's a shirt change.
Yeah, it was.
There was a shirt change. That was one of the second things I noticed, that he changed shirts. And I did notice the Adidas thing, but I'm starting to overlook that in country rap for some reason. I don't know why I'm having to, but it seems like it's more apparent in country rap than anything.
Yeah, but they rely on merch so heavily over here. There's no way in the hell I'll be wearing anybody else's brand.
That's what I know. Like, even if you were using some of the outfitters in the country rap genre,
yeah, that one.
I would rather see you doing like SAF.
Right.
I don't want to curse, but I would like, or some of the other brands that are catered to the genre, or some of the people that got brands. I would rather see them big up that than big up Adidas. I thought it was a dope. Now, I did think it was a dope track jacket.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. The camo and everything. Yeah, it was dope.
And me, a guy who loves fashion, I was staring at it because I couldn't figure, was that joint camo at the top?
Yeah.
Or was that part of the lighting?
No,
that joint was dope.
Partially, yeah.
It was dope. Now, like, he had lyrics in there that was like, I'm humble like Tim McGraw, but I keep that gun. Like, I thought that was dope. There was a line in there that made me again question. It made me question his label status.
Oh, what?
He had a line that says, "I rep that boot. I do my own thing. Why would I follow a lane?"
No, what do we know? We are not implying that. No, we're not. No, we're not. No.
Those are his words.
Yes, they are, but we don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, well, who's trying to get Brodnax to follow them?
Nobody.
A label head. If you're on the label, when you have to kind of follow the direction of the label.
I'm not going down this road with you, bro. I'm not.
I ain't calling out no name. He's out there hustling hard.
Well, we can say the pun on words. I got it. Well, we know at the end of this, or in the credits, it doesn't say a label.
Never has.
Yeah. So, but he's supposed to be signed for almost a year. So there's huge questions like what's going on with that. I understand the questions though. I mean,
he can't be following these people, these lame point of views though, bro. I think that was, hey man, I just know what I heard. Get in my comments area. Tell me what you think he meant when he said I can't be following these lanes. He might have been talking about Birdman. I don't know. I'm just saying. He said that, and I want some explanations. What I really liked also, there are a lot of nice close-ups of Brodnax in this. I think it gave personality on to who he is, what he's going to be. We haven't really seen a lot of close-ups of him. There was a lot of close-ups, more scene changes than we see, even though this whole thing was kind of gave it the whole torture chamber feel. Right. It seemed like they probably shot it in one location. The director, who is Adam Harper, gave us a good feel of when it comes to the lighting. He did
a lot of his stuff last year too.
Yes, but it gave a good perception of different locations, even though all this was kind of shot in the same location. Maybe this side of the room, that side of the room, but it made the video feel bigger than it probably was.
Agreed.
My only negative about this video is the same negative I've said in other videos, and maybe Adam Harper done those too. They tend to do this stuff where they make him jump out his body or do his face fall off. I don't like that, man. I don't care for that. And it seems like I've seen it too many times in videos with Brodnax. And when you're a dope MC, when you're dope as Brodnax, you don't need no damn effect. You don't need nothing taking away my attention from what you're saying. But I'm following your face jump off. Your body jump. All I need is a good shot and let him do his thing. I did appreciate the crown and all the imagery, the Jason mask, the torso, the leg with the OG on it. I need that OG. Hey man, I need an OG shirt because OG is definitely his brand. So hey man, shouts out to Brodnax, Genghis, John, and I also like how he plays on words with titles. Like he had John's Diner, Genghis, John. He likes to incorporate his name. So man, big ups to Brodnax. This video is actually a little older than we would normally review, but
really, when did it come out?
I don't want to say because then people gonna start sending us videos that are old.
Okay.
It's not a year old.
How did we miss a Brodnax video?
I know. When I sent this to you, I was like, what? And the funny thing, I was like, I'm not gonna say anything because it doesn't fit the criteria of the number we say. But
we said we would go back an extra 2 months because we took a break and we were focusing on the award show and some other stuff. So I think we said 7, 8 months, somewhere around in there. I don't know when it came out. It's that far back. I can't believe that.
It's not a year. It's not a year, but we've definitely been recording since it came out, and we missed it. But it's okay.
Okay.
If we miss something, and if it's this is how I feel. That's our criteria. But if we miss something, especially by an established artist or impactful video, I don't have an issue throwing it in there.
Okay.
But I just think we do have to set a guideline because if not, we'll have people sending us videos from 2019.
Yeah, we'll be looking at Georgia Boys videos and shit.
Georgia Boys and many things.
Right.
People who are not active anymore. So, man, definitely dope video. Everybody out there. Oh, and I gotta say congratulations to Brodnax. He just celebrated 100K subs on YouTube.
And he's still he's the least talked about rapper out of Louisiana. But one of the dopest. Now, if you're not familiar with Mr. Brodnax, get familiar by following him on Instagram at Brodnax Music. And it's BRODNAX_music, MUSIC. All right, but shouts out, man, 100,000 subs. That's big. That is big. And my man ain't got but 34 posts on IG for a person who doesn't like the internet. 18,000 followers, 100,000 subs, and he don't like the internet. He's doing something right with them bars, though. Yeah, he did. He killing them. Killing them. And never say this, though. And I want everybody to go back. Now, Brodnax is definitely doper than this person I'm about to mention. But if I found out they're both of these gentlemen are students of Pimp C, and when I hear Brodnax, I hear some of him. Who's that? That's Big Crit. Crit's from Mississippi, I think. But yes, for sure. I can hear. You hear that? Yeah, both of them. I was thinking that the other day. I was like, he sounds like Crit, but he's He's definitely more Southern. It's almost like they switch places because Brodnax sounds like he got the Louisiana draw. So yeah, I can see that though. They're like brothers.
Now, Crit he's doper than Crit, but they have that same delivery from time to time.
I think they're about even. I wouldn't give him doper. I think, but Crit's a sneaky lyricist too. Now he can run with Andre 3000 at times, but then sometimes he gets right there with Jay-Z. But most of the time, it's just more mellow. You just want to spit, just an easy flow. But Brodnax got a delivery that snaps, and Crit does that on certain songs with certain tempos.
Would you like to hear them on a track together?
That would be a work of art. Yes, I would.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. And they both represent for Pimp C. I think that would make Pimp C, feel real proud to see two students of his,
without a doubt.
Two understudies definitely do their thing. I think it'll be dope.
And both of them are probably the top 3 or 5 in their state ever.
Yeah, I'll definitely give Crit that. You can't help but give Crit that.
Yeah, there ain't that many out of there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, David Banner, but Crit is doper than David Banner in my opinion.
Agreed.
All right, man, we're gonna keep the party going. Brand new artist. He goes by the name of WBM, and the name of this joint is Damn Skippy. Hey man,
white boy money. That's what WBM stands for.
Yes, white boy money. All right. Now I gotta say this. The first thing I thought was very, very weird. I could not find Mr. WBM on Instagram. I couldn't find him, but I did find his videographer. This video,
yeah. I'm gonna keep talking. Let me see if I can help you out.
All right. This video was directed by Mr. Jonah Sparrow. All right, and I thought it was a very, very clean video. It didn't do a lot of changing. It gave me a little rodeo feel, and you could tell they shot it at a rodeo arena, but they didn't give us enough looks of the rodeo arena. But that didn't really bother me because, again, the video was clean. What I was more intrigued about this video was the catchiness. The flow is very traditional and old school to the point where I thought WBM was a singer, possibly turned rapper. Not that he sang, it's just his delivery sounded kind of elementary, but it hooked me in. Like, I have been singing this song for 3 days. So it has that potential to be what we would call a hit record with repetition.
Okay.
I did like the video. I did like the old school flow. It had a beat pound in it. It just resonated with me. And hey man, damn Skippy. I'm smoking like a damn hippie. Hey bro, how can you be mad at that? And if you watch WBM's facial expressions, my guy has a face for movies, man. He has perfect facial expressions. When the woman walks up, when his partner's around him, his facial expressions actually change when it comes to what's going on in the scene. I picked up on that. That was like some good acting to me.
Well, okay. Overall, I gave this video a 15. Vocals, let's start with the audio. For the audio, I gave it a 7. And video, I gave it an 8. All right. The vocals on this, even though they were crisp and clear, the vocals were still not mixed and mastered. They were raw. It was too loud and not balanced with the track. Now, I'm suspecting that he probably got this track as a 2-track and he recorded to that, because somewhere in there, at around 29 seconds, I heard a female. And I don't know if it was the tag for the beat or it was just something that was used in the audio, but I'm suspecting that it was the beat tag for whoever you got this beat from. Okay, that was a negative for me. But the positive, well, let me mix it all together. The singing parts, and you didn't sing, you were rapping, but like Vic was saying, it was almost like you are a singer that's trying to rap. But there were some parts in there where you was almost about to harmonize. Even those parts, had you done the harmony, whoever was doing your recording for you, they should have stacked you in those parts just to showcase that you can do that. because I think that you have the ability to do it based on the octave that you're using to rap. They should have, how can I say this? The track, because it was a 2-track and because you were not mixed and mastered properly, the track felt empty behind you. It felt like you were so far in front and the track was so far in back, there was nothing in the middle. And I know this is probably foreign to a lot of y'all, but to the producers out there, that y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, here are some other things that I want to, immediately when the song comes on at 0.03 seconds, all the way to 0.09 seconds, it sounds like you got a live mic. And a live mic is when, I'm gonna give an example. You could hear this, and there's some stuff playing in the background. And now you honing into whatever you're about to do. For those 7 seconds, it's background noise in there. And this isn't on you. And most of this, everything that I'm saying really isn't on you. This is all on your producer or whoever was doing that. Now, if you produced it, then own all of this. But for 7 seconds, and I need, if I prove me wrong, anybody, when you get done watching this, go click on this video and listen for it. You will hear it. I don't know if it was a sample that was muted, but it sounded to me like, you know, when you're getting playback in the headphones for the beats and you can hear the headphones and the microphone, that's exactly what it sounded like to me. So I figured the mic was too loud. Had they done the right mixing and mastering, and I know the mixing and mastering wasn't there, because at 13 seconds, at 16 seconds, at 18 seconds, at 23 seconds, at 31 seconds, at 35 seconds, and at 38 seconds. I ain't even a minute in, and these are all breaths that should have been removed by your producer. Breaths are detrimental to recording sessions. Now, they are basic and elementary when you are recording. Now, if you got somebody that is skilled, that while you are recording, they will take out the breaths as you are going, that's a master engineer. But it's also a trick that most people that know Fruity Loops and they start hearing them, or somebody that knows Pro Tools and they start hearing it as they're recording you and they hear these errors, they go ahead and take it out. They go ahead and get rid of the breaths immediately. Even before you get out of the booth, they're already deleting this stuff. These things are there. And again, prove me wrong. I gave you the timestamps. Go and listen to them. You can hear them plain as day, at least to my ear. And I didn't want you to be, I don't want you to continue to put out this level of production to the world when I honestly think you have talent. I think you got the look. I think you definitely have personality. This is a fucking crazy ass hook. I didn't really like the song, but the hook was stuck in me. So I'm walking around like Vic singing the hook, and I don't want to be singing the hook, which is a true indicator of like Vic said, a hit song. It's something that's stuck in you that is memorable, and you can't get it out of your system. You need to check your producer. Like I said, if this is you, then check yourself. But these are little intricate details that will take you from being an amateur to being at least an industry level standard of a professional. And we want everybody over here to be at that industry level of profession. We don't want everybody to be considered amateurs, because I think that's very disrespectful. The video production wasn't bad. Cameraman, though, to your camera guy, watch the reflections on surfaces, like on bumpers or on car surfaces, and especially in sunglasses. I saw you in his sunglasses, and I'm a stickler for pulling out that type of stuff, because I pay camera guys to not make those errors. So I don't want you to continue making those errors, and I believe the video is actually in your channel. So as you are doing this, just make sure that those shots, that you aren't in the scene at any way possible, whether it's a reflection in a microphone or whether it's a reflection in some sunglasses. You can't be in the shot by any means necessary. Not even your shadow can be in the shot. Hopefully I'm not telling you something that you don't already know, and this was just some project that y'all wanted to throw out and you want to just present it to the world. Fine, if that is the case. But going forward, WBM has talent. Treat him like he is a star, because if he just make these tweaks or have his producers to make these tweaks, he could be on a really positive path to success.
Yeah, someone over there knows how to write a hit record.
Yes.
Whether it's WBM, whatever the case is, Now, this might seem really generic to a lot of people,
Mhm.
but this record is a hit record. It's a hit record. If this record was played anywhere, and if it got medium rotation
Yes.
for 14 days, this record will be on its way.
Because they'd be singing this hook.
Damn, Skippy.
Damn. Yeah.
And people can feel how they feel when they hear it. I'm sure there'll be people who are like, man, it's so generic, it's so plain. But at that moment, pause and think back to some of the hit records that were hit records. Not
Right.
records we liked, but hit records, whether they were hit records via spins, sales, one-hit wonders, whatever the case may be. This record has the simplicity to be there. And I think WBM is a star. I think he has the potential to be a star. And you know what I will also suggest? His flow, don't change it.
Yeah, the flow is kind of eclectic. It's almost Colt Ford-ish, but he's giving it a little modern twist. Yes.
He got the WBM chain.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
This is some of the things I think you guys will lose on. The fact that I understand Jonah Sparrow, he directed this video. But the fact that...
Ain't no description found.
Huh?
Ain't no description in this video.
Right. Number one. Number two, it's on Jonah Sparrow's channel.
Yes.
Number three, there's no reference of the artist.
Right.
And when I go to Jonah Sparrow's Instagram, and he has the video plastered up there on his timeline,
mm-hmm.
and he adds himself. Sir, I'm already on your page. Why did you add yourself? Add the artist. I can't find the artist. I cannot find this artist, which makes me think, is this for real?
Maybe he's the artist.
If he is, then set up a separate page.
True.
I'm just saying, I think if you're trying to build an artist and you have a good record, it's going to be people like myself who wants to keep up with this guy.
Right.
Find out when's the next record going to drop. Does he have merch? Is it a rodeo? I mean, it's a lot of questions that can be answered by just redirecting the people to the artist. It's cool to direct them to yourself. You want people to shoot their videos. I get it, but we need to know about the artist as well.
This is typical hip hop stuff, though, and I guess I'm not surprised because a lot of those practices are bleeding over to country rap. But to find an artist video on a videographer's page, and the videographer don't do all of the things they need to do to publicize the artist, like I've seen that so many times.
This made me feel like WBM didn't pay for his video.
Right. He still owe for it. He holding it hostage. You still owe me money, fam. No, this all my views.
I like what I did, though. You know, I'm just saying, man. Hey, Jonah, if you're watching this, get in the comments area and tell me how to find WBM. Was this a joke? But if it was a joke, hey, man, y'all need to revisit it. Because, again, you have a hit record on your hands, sir. Guys, gentlemen. All right, man, next up. Every time I say that, I think about the symphony record. Next up, and I believe that's me, Brandon Hartt, get on the MIC. All right, next up, we have Mr. Brandon Hartt.
With two T's.
With Who I Am. Let me tell you, the first thing I noticed about this video, what's the first thing they showed on the screen?
First thing I noticed was the music was loud as hell. That's what I noticed.
Well, first thing I noticed was his logo. You see his logo? His logo is BH.
I didn't pay any attention to that.
But you would expect his logo to be BH, right?
Right.
But the H is two T's.
Two T's.
I thought that was simple and dope.
That's what's up.
So it's just BH, but the line goes all the way through to H, so it's like two T's.
Cool.
So, all right, now I'm going to say this. Brandon Hartt, I don't know if we should be reviewing you. Because every time we've mentioned your name, you're not a rapper, sir. I don't think Brandon Hartt is a country rapper.
You put him in here though. I didn't add this. Did I send this video?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it was fresh out. It was fresh out the inbox.
He's in it.
I don't know. I don't know. It don't matter. We reviewed Bret and Hartt with Dusty Lee. We reviewed Bret and Hartt with Ginger Billy. We have reviewed a lot of Bret Hartt.
Right.
But I come to the conclusion when I watch this, I'm like, oh no. He's singing with Ginger Billy. Because remember, he's on the Broadway Girls with Ginger Billy.
Right. He's a singer.
He's not a rapper.
Right.
So we might not
this our last review of Bret Hartt?
I don't know, because if he's on with Dusty Lee, no. I mean, I'm just saying.
This is our last solo. Okay. Yes. All right, cool. All right.
And I think between me and you, if I don't, because we have so many videos, I get confused on what we get. I don't know how we even got WBM. That definitely was fresh out the inbox, but I don't know who said it. But anyway, Bret Hartt is definitely a friend of country rap. Mm-hmm. And he's on the label owned by a country rapper. Right. Okay, so Bret Hartt.
So to play devil's advocate, we won't review any Chase Matthews stuff?
That's what to me, Chase Matthews is more rap than Bret Hartt.
But neither one of them rap.
But Chase Matthews is like Nate Dogg.
Then so is Bret Hartt. They both sing rap.
I ain't mad at him. You know I don't care.
Okay. I mean, we need to do the rappers first, though, and then we'll come back to the rappers/singers. Yeah. After we run out of the rap videos, because we are really behind on those.
Yes. All right. So the first thing I noticed was the logo, which I thought was dope. I would take a Bret Hartt T-shirt, Brandon. I'll review you, Brandon. I will. I will review you, especially if I get one of them BH shirts. But all right. You know what I thought was really, really dope, and I like these every time I see it in videos. That overhead scene, the drone scene. But I thought it was dope because it's spelled out in the whatever that is, cornfield, grass, but it says Fleetwood, North Carolina. And then, so I always wonder how people do that. How do they create that in the grass or whatever the case may be? But I thought the overhead scene was dope. I don't really have a lot to say about this video other than the fact that I thought the ghetto slide was cool.
Ghetto slide?
There's like a slip and slide.
Yeah. Into the pond that they got out there.
Yeah. I thought that was real dope. I thought the lawnmower tug of war was dope, especially considering I'm a fan of lawnmower racing. Okay. So I thought the lawnmower tug of war was dope. I thought him in the field playing the guitar, I thought that was really dope too. I think Bret Hartt for the ladies is eye candy. The ladies are going to definitely love him. He obviously loves his guns because he's sleeveless in every scene. The one thing that kind of got my attention is, and I hope I'm not the first person to ever say this, Bret Hartt looks a lot like Kane Brown.
I asked my wife the same thing. Yeah, I did. So you ain't the only one to say it. No, you're not, fam. Like, they related? He look a little dark. He look dark over there.
Look, first of all, it ain't no hate. Do you?
Oh, no, none at all.
I'm trying to see if I need to add Bret Hartt to Onyx Country Radio. I'm in the screen like, is this Freckles connecting?
I know, right? He got a little sun, don't he? What is them Jackson 5 nostrils or not? I can't. I'm like,
well, you know, I'm looking at these people in the video. I'm like, well, maybe
not. Right.
But I'm like, but we ain't seen no mama.
Right.
And Brandon, I ain't trying to, please, if you watch this, don't take offense. I'm just saying, you look kind of Kane Brownish.
Yes. Yeah.
All puns intended. You tan well, buddy.
Yeah. He sang better than Kane Brown to me, though. Bret Hartt got some R. Kelly vibes.
Oh, Bret
Hartt can sing his ass off.
Bro, let me tell you something. I don't know what the holdup is. Bret Hartt will sing these women out their Daisy Dukes.
Yes. Yeah. I'm stuck on R. Kelly. Like, I think this dude got it. And
you are going to get us flagged.
No, just by saying R. Kelly. Okay.
You cannot. There is nothing on YouTube that says that man ever existed.
Okay, we'll
say Robert.
Okay, we'll say Robert. We'll say Robert. All right, Robert, Brandon Hartt with 2 T's. Okay, when this song came on, the music was too loud. And this is me talking to your engineer because I think you produced this. It was not balanced. So whoever does your mixing and mastering, or if it wasn't done, get it done, please, because they're not treating your vocals as an instrument too. There are other instruments in there. There's guitars playing, there's drums, et cetera, et cetera. You got to start treating the vocals as if it's balanced with the other instrumentation. It all has to fill out harmonically. Vocals, now, it's odd that I'm saying this because your vocals were stacked in the hook and in the outro, if you want to call it that, or whatever at the end. But whoever did that, and again, I think you probably did that. You did it perfectly there. But the music that when it first came on and in certain parts of it, just the volumes were off. So it's a very meticulous mixing and mastering thing. I don't know if it was, how can they do this? How can it? It's really just you getting in with some headphones or getting some Adobe Atmos system behind you or something. Somebody got to go in there and start turning down those levels where they need to turn them down. You can't just play whatever and loop it through the entire track because it didn't work out. But I did some little meticulous stuff that I did here that you did. I heard the falsetto at 234. Dude got range too. I didn't know you can do that because I don't think I ever heard on any of the other songs. I also saw if you are playing the guitar, sometimes the guitar on the track, it was a little bit overpowering. And then in some parts, it was beautifully played, even though it was still too loud. This is all a volume, EQ, watching the peaks type of thing. And again, this is the producer in me talking. I am not bragging Brandon Hartt, the artist. This is me talking to whoever did the mixing and mastering, which I don't think any was done, but whoever plans on doing it in the future. Listen to him, find his perfect octave and build around that, because this dude has real talent. This dude has probably top 40 talent. Now, some of the effects that y'all were using, and I think we've heard it on the Ginger Billy track, there was a auto-tune that you were using. You don't need auto-tune. Stay away from auto-tune. And if anybody suggests it, you can kick them out of the studio because you have a pure voice, the way that it sounds. And if you keep it that way, then like Vic said, they'll be throwing panties at you wherever you are. I hated that Hall effect that was on your voice on the last hook and in the bridge. It wasn't necessary. But overall, the beat was nice. That snare was popping. What I would recommend you do, though, with this song that you have, go back and do an acoustic version. Just you and the guitar in a studio. Reshoot that video, put that out, and I think the people, especially the ladies, would gravitate towards that video than they would this video, because it would be just you, your voice, real pure, and just presenting it that way. And I think it would go over better without any other noise, quote unquote. I'm not calling the track noise, but all the other stuff would be a distraction. We need more of you. We need more of your vocals. We need more of your pure vocals without any effects. And I'm confident that you can do it without a doubt that you can do it. I hear the talent for sure. I don't know if you wrote this. I think I saw the lyrics on the video. If you wrote this too, then you also have a pen. So you are multifaceted. You can play, you can sing, and you can write. This is the making of a star. You have all the elements of a star. Demon, I'm not sure what you're doing over there with Brandon Hartt with 2 T's. But if I very seldom want to work with somebody, but this would be somebody that I would actually want to work with. This dude has something, and I don't know if he's bigger than country rap, but I think the talent that he has could help us in country rap get more eyes on us. So if somebody over there would reach out, I'm probably going to retract that after this show is over with. But he makes me want to unretire. He has that level of talent.
And when I'm on Brandon Hartt's Instagram, y'all be sure to go follow Brandon Hartt at Hartt 2T's Music. Hartt 2T's Music. And he might have produced his record because it says producer/artist. It doesn't say artist/producer.
Okay.
So he possibly produced, and I don't think Brandon is a rapper because everything I'm looking at on here is more geared towards him singing, like him doing acapellas, him doing acoustics. So he's just a big fan and friend of the genre.
Okay.
But this video also at the end says to be continued. So I look forward to seeing the next part of it. And we see that big raw record. So shouts out to Demon Jones for being able to recognize that real talent that he has on his hand. I'm gonna start calling him B Hartt.
Is this our first full song by him? First full effort, right?
Yes.
All the other ones were features. I would like to continue to do him, but if we do him, then we got to do the other singer. So I want to be fair, because this totally up to you, but this might be your first and last review that you'll get from us, Brandon, because we are the Country Rap Report. So we got to handle those folks. I'm gonna keep rapping with
Brandon. Like, how I feel about these artists. I feel like they came up in the genre, kind of like a Norman North, kind of like a Rashawn, like there's a video as I'm looking that we missed called "Blame It on the South," and it was Dusty Lee, Brandon Hartt, and he got his guns out, Young Gunner, and FJ Outlaw.
I think it's in the inbox. It's one of the ones that we just got to come across and
it was directed by award-winning director Ghost.
Yeah, that's that's a feature though. That wouldn't be him. That's not his song, I don't think. So we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah,
I just want to be fair. I don't want to be biased. And if we're reviewing one singer, then we got to review all of them. And I don't want anybody thinking, hey, just because y'all did such and such.
I'm down to review any singer that definitely featured on a good amount of Rick Glenn.
Yes.
I don't know if I review Rick Glenn because I think singer when I see Rick Glenn. When I see Brandon Hartt, I don't think singer. I think a guy who sings, who grew up rocking with the hip hop, rocking with the country rap. So I don't know. Okay. I guess it's subjective. Subjective. There are going to be people in here that they're going to sit home and say that ain't no rapper, and I get it. But my thing is, if they definitely rocking with, if they're helping push the country rap genre forward, I rock with them.
So we're doing not just rappers that country rap people would like, but also those singers. So that's fair. I'm all right with that. Yeah. I'm all right with that.
Because like in hip hop, there are people that's in the hip hop genre that I've never heard spit a bar.
Right.
You can't convince me that Post Malone is a rapper. But every time I see the word rapper, Post Malone. I've never heard that man spit a bar.
Right.
Anyway, shouts out to Brandon Hartt. Again, that Kane Brown thing, y'all kind of look alike. But that's a good thing because Kane Brown is winning and there's enough room for both you guys.
Is he? Majorly he's winning. Yes, he is.
Matter of fact, the fact that Kane Brown is winning might hurt Brandon Hartt.
No, that should help him.
Huh?
That should help him. They're clumping me and they look alike.
Brandon Hartt probably should grow his hair out.
Maybe.
Only because you're going to have some people that like, man, he trying to look like Kane Brown.
Well, Brandon Hartt can out-sing Kane Brown.
I'm going to give you the same reaction I gave you the first time you said
that. Kane got a very deep baritone voice. He ain't got the range. Brandon Hartt can out-sing him on any song. Brandon Hartt could probably out-sing him with his songs. I'm willing to bet that.
Now, every time we review Brandon Hartt, we talk about how to me, he done an awesome job with Redneck Girls. Brandon Hartt made a parody record seem serious.
Yeah, he did. Even though it was auto-tuned, but yes, he did.
So shout out to Brandon Hartt, man. What was your ranking on that video?
I gave it a 16. I gave it an 8 on the video and an 8 on the audio because of the loudness that it perturbed me.
All right, last video of the show. All right, it's Knuckles featuring Reddirt, Rickert, and the name of this joint is Bringing Home the Bacon. All right, this video was shot by Scholar Kid, who also shot Stars and Stripes by Knuckles. This video was shot entirely in the kitchen. Entirely in the kitchen, which I'm okay with that. Bringing home the bacon. There's a very, very close-up scene at the end of the video of a big plate of bacon.
I didn't see them make the bacon. I saw them making pancakes, so I didn't see them make the bacon.
No, it's a at the end they do a close-up of a plate of bacon, which looked absolutely delish. Now, for a while, and I was drinking. I was like, why are they throwing cookies? It probably took me a minute into the video to realize that they were throwing pancakes.
Yes.
And what made me realize that, because I thought they were throwing cookies, and I seen syrup. And I'm like, what the holy syrup? But then I got it. Pancakes. They were throwing pancakes. They was having a ball in this kitchen. Yeah. One thing I got to say is, shouts out to whoever kitchen this is, because you are cleaner than a mug.
Right.
This was a kitchen like it was in a model home.
It's probably clean before the video shoot. It wasn't afterwards, though, because they were throwing pancakes everywhere. They was probably, I know they were drunk, but they had vodka there, too.
Yeah, shouts out to Malibu. They had Malibu there. And, the only thing, I didn't have no issue. The song kind of had a rock feel.
That's what I said. I had Southern rock on here. I was like, I'm not feeling this. Like,
okay,
why that? This is the Allman Brothers meet Rehab. That's what I put.
I would have liked. I had no problem with Reddirt, Rickert. I don't know why I want to call this man Reddirt, Rickert.
Right.
I had no problem with his flow. I definitely love Knuckles' flow because he does his thing where he stretches out words at the end. Right. From the back, boy, then that, boy, then that. I love when he does that.
Mm-hmm.
I hated this beat.
We were right there together.
I'm like, why on
earth? It wasn't no beat. It was just a snare. It was snare and a whole bunch of instrumentation. That's all I heard. Snare and some cymbals. I didn't hear a kick. And I had my speaker all the way up, and then I put on my headphones, and I couldn't hear the quote-unquote beats. It was non-existent.
I loved the video. It was fun, clean. They were having a good time. Like I said, and I even love the contrast in Knuckles' flow and Reddirt's flow. Okay. I just wish they had picked a beat that made it resonate.
Yes.
I'd have rather watched this thing a cappella, bro. I'd rather heard the a cappella and the video stayed the same. I think the director done a good job capturing what he captured in that kitchen. It couldn't have been that big. You know, they on the counters, they throwing money. They having a good time. I just did not rock with the beat.
Okay. I got on here. Track needed mixing and mastering. I said that about everybody. The electric guitar was overpowering the bass guitar. Now, if you are overpowering the bass in a track that I got on here, where the hell is the kick? That only has snares and cymbals, like you're missing some pieces. Now, add into that, Reddirt sounded like somebody that does Southern rock that's trying to rap. He didn't feel authentic to me. But then Knuckles came in and completely blew it out of the water and did his traditional talking smack, what typically rappers do. But he held it down. When he came in, he improved the track. And he held it to a different standard to where it felt like it was a rap track instead of a rock track trying to sound like a rap track. He salvaged the video, truth be told. You remove Knuckles, this is trash. The beat was not there. The instrumentation was crazy all over the place. Like it was, again, like I said, I said that before, but it's the Allman Brothers meets Rehab. That's what this beat felt like. And I'm not feeling that. I don't know if this is a subgenre that we're trying to do, or you just playing around with some instrumentation knuckles, but this isn't a good representation of you. Now, had we had a different beat with the same instrumentation, I'm talking about a hard beat, like heavy on the kick, maybe some 808s, then maybe we'd be having a different conversation. But for now, video-wise, it was a great visual. Like the videographer did his thing. I gave you a 9 on that. But as far as the audio and what we were trying to do with the beat, I could only run around a 7.5 for that. So I gave this an overall score of 16.5. You are better than this, Knuckles. Your flow is. I think you were nominated for Best Rappers of 2021, fam. Mm-hmm. Represent that. Find beats that fit your talent. Don't find beats that you think you can just get on and try and do whatever with. No, find the ones that will help elevate your gift, because you can spit, like spit, not just I'm hippity hop. Not that's typical stuff. You're better than that. But I hopefully we'll get some more projects from him this year, and we'll see where he is.
I'm gonna be honest. I felt like this record was Reddirt's record, featuring Knuckles.
Is this Reddirt style?
This was the first thing I ever heard from Reddirt, but it just made me think that because he's a newer artist than Knuckles, right? And it would be more beneficial to put Knuckles' name first. And I might be wrong, because they're definitely a team. He's right. Knuckles' hype man, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I just felt like it was Reddirt's record. And
we giving hype man verses now?
He got the first verse.
I mean, hype men don't get verses. Hype men do hype man stuff.
He is the hype man, but he's a recording artist as well.
He's trying to rap now. Okay.
Yeah. They got an EP called. They got an EP together.
Okay.
They got an EP together. But he is on Red Knuck Records.
That Knuckles Records label.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hey man, Reddirt's coming. Maybe you know what? Because I like his personality. Like Reddirt reminds me of a Spliff Star.
Again, that's the hype man.
Spliff Star rapped.
I don't not as much as Buster wanted him to.
But he rapped.
On stage?
You know the funny? No, he had records.
But what whole record Spliff? I can't remember a Spliff Star verse. I got not one, bro.
Okay, guess what? Just because, and I've never looked this up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm sorry to be taking up here. Boom, Spotify.
Right.
Artist, Spliff Star.
What song he got? What song he's ever had? I don't remember none. I just remember him being the funny guy in Buster's videos.
Okay, so discography, right?
Right.
Okay, there's a couple things on here.
This is why hype men just do hype man stuff.
In 2015, he had a record called Big Rings.
Okay.
Which featured
Bugs. Who?
Calhoun.
Okay.
And that's right.
Okay.
In 2020, he had another.
He's still recording? He got to be 50 now. Good Lord.
In 2020, he had a record called Under Spliff.
Under Spliff. Yeah, fam. Wasn't none of them on my radar. I ain't gonna lie.
So, shouts out to Spliff Star, though. You got a couple of ones on Spotify.
Hey, sometimes you want to step out and do your own thing. I ain't mad at that.
Hey, man. But now, when you look on his page, he was on Clinton Sparks' album. He had a joint called The Takeover. He had a joint called Can't ID Me. He's got records, man.
I hear you. I mean, the greatest hype man ever would be Puffy, because he hyped Mace and then did his own thing, and it went platinum, diamond, or whatever it is. But I just, the bar has been set for hype man. If you can't match that, then chill, bro. Just be hype man.
Clinton Sparks had a project, and Spliff Star had 3 records on it.
First of all, Clinton Sparks. Clinton Sparks now.
The DJ.
I know, but he's they all old. They all just trying to eat, trying to get a check.
I'm just saying, man.
I ain't mad at him.
But I'm interested in him. I like Reddirt. I like Reddirt. First of all, I like his name. I think it's one of the dopest names in country. Reddirt, Rickert. I wish he'd do something with that last name. I like Reddirt Rick better, but Rickert is just hard to say. Reddirt Rickert.
I'm probably gave him a bad review because of the beat. The beat was trash.
Yeah, bro, but still, the energy in the video was dope.
Oh, for sure. I gave the video a 9 now. They represented in the video.
The video was dope. Reddirt lyrics weren't bad. It's just Knuckles' lyrics were better.
Right. But I couldn't get past the bad beat to give either one of them a fair share. Like the beat for me lays the foundation, and when it's non-existent or that bad, then it's real hard for me to regain focus.
Well, to me, they done well enough to make me want to listen to their EP together.
Okay.
I think they've done well enough on that. All right, man, we're going to move on. Shout out to Knuckles. Shout out to Reddirt. If y'all want to follow them, and I just said it on the last episode, but I'm going to give it to you guys again. You want to follow them on the gram. If you want to follow them on the gram, you can go to Reddirt Rickert 580. That's Reddirt Rickert at 580 or Knuckles Rap. All right, make sure you follow both those guys. Help get them numbers up. Run them numbers up for them guys. All right, before we get up out of here, I got to give you guys our project shout out. Project shout out. And it goes to a gentleman that we had opportunity to review a few of these videos, Mr. Moccasin Creek.
Okay.
And you know what I think is dope? Every time I do the project shout out, the look on your face, because we don't discuss this. And you be looking like, what record is going to be?
Right. Like, who is he talking about? Who got a project? Because I didn't know a lot of these guys were dropping projects.
Okay. Moccasin Creek released a project called Stomping Grounds on September the 1st. All right. It was 12 tracks, 38 minutes, 22 seconds. Quick, easy listen. All right. And he didn't have a lot of features. But the one feature that I did notice that he had 3 songs with this gentleman, and we reviewed one of these songs, was Hard Target.
Okay.
Hard Target is the only feature on this project other than someone named Benton Blunt. All right, interesting tracks to me were Welcome to the Country, Hole in the Wall, which we actually reviewed that video with Hard Target.
Right.
And Ode to Mike Tyson and Old White Rapper. Those were standout records to me.
Okay.
But all in all, it was a very, very thorough project. Definitely listen to it. I look forward to seeing more videos of this. And I one day want to get Moccasin Creek on the show because he has a long-standing history in the genre, and I want to talk to him about the weight loss because he's lost a lot of weight. Okay. So we definitely got to get that on our interview list at some point in time. I'm a fan of Moccasin Creek.
I am too.
He's one of the OGs of the game.
He's got personality. I think he'll be a good interview too.
Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys, go a quick recap before we get up out of here. We start everything off with Brodnax, Mr. Brodnax. Got to put an M-R in front of his name.
The coldest cracker rapping.
With Genghis John. Brodnax is definitely top 5 Louisiana history.
With history? Don't nobody know about him. You can't be history.
I'm saying one of the top 5 in the history of Louisiana rap.
Oh yeah, for sure. For hip hop and heads that know of him, yes, Once you hear him, he immediately jumps up your list because there's no way you can't dispute that talent.
Ooh, I don't know somebody else. I just thought of that. Ooh. So we said you agree Nati is in that top 5.
Nati number 1, yes.
Mystical top 5.
Mystical top 5. I would give him probably 5.
Okay. Wayne top 5.
Wayne's 2. I would go Brodnax and probably Mystical and Boosie tied. So there's your 5.
But you said Gates get a star.
Gates got a star because Gates' body of work is getting up there with Wayne, even though lyrically he ain't there with Wayne. But I'm respecting the body of work. That's it, primarily.
I'm gonna throw a name.
He ain't the greatest lyricist.
No, he's not. He's definitely not touching Brodnax. You know what?
He's a good storyteller.
When I say Kevin Gates, I'm probably judging the body of work, not the lyrical content.
Right.
I'm gonna say a name. If you know of this guy, then this might make sense. But if you don't know him, then you won't. D1.
Okay, we can't do gospel rappers now. You can't throw gospel rappers in there. Because there's about 4 or 5 other gospel rappers from Louisiana that you can throw over there. Jordan is a gospel rapper and singer. No, we can't. You can't. If you threw D1 in there, then he might be up there with like nudging Wayne.
I got a question. Why are you calling D1 a gospel rapper?
He's been positive, so he's in that circle.
D1
was on 5 other gospel projects last year.
He's just positive.
Well, the positive vibe has put him in the gospel rapper lane.
Just a little hip hop history for you. Did you know D1 at one point in time was signed to Grand Hustle?
Yes, I heard about that. He rapped about it, yeah. With
he had a song called Jason Jeter.
Yeah. He rapped about it.
Yeah.
That boy dope. Yeah. That boy dope now.
Yes.
He'll out rap you with the God talk. Yes. He's dope.
If you have an opportunity to go back to when Corona first landed,
right?
He did a song. You remember that? Make the noise clap.
Mm-hmm.
He did one about the coronavirus using that beat. Stupid, bro. It killed it. D1 definitely needs to be on that list.
Okay.
I'm almost willing to say
he better than Mystical.
I'm almost willing to say, and there are going to be people that are going to be mad about this.
Is D1 better than Boosie?
So speaking of Boosie, and I don't know if this is true. But I seen something that said Upchurch and Boosie was working on a record.
Yeah, Church leaked it.
He leaked the record?
Yeah, he was playing it on his IG or one of them lives. Yeah, he leaked it. He was playing it.
But it ain't
no, it ain't out. Like, it's gonna be on his album, which is coming out in February. So just imagine that energy. Yes.
Yeah. And Boosie is one of his favorites.
I hope Boosie came with it, or he gonna get outbarred. You don't want that.
Now, if you're rapping with one of your favorites, do you try to outbar them, or do you dumb it down to make it equal?
Nah, I don't think he ain't finna be no fangirl. Like Church gonna do what he do, you know. Boosie gonna do what he do. They're respectfully, they're the best at what they do. Boosie is definitely more street than Church, but both of them got that energy. So whatever type of track it is, it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to hear it.
All right.
We might have to do an album review on that one when that comes out.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, we had WBM White Boy Money with damn Skippy, spoken like a damn hippie. Then we had Brandon Hartt with 2 T's with Who I Am. And we end the show off with Knuckles featuring Reddirt Rickert with Bringing Home the Bacon. You know what I like?
I didn't see no bacon, bro. I swear. I
saw
saw the pancakes and the vodka.
Go to the video, and then fast forward to the very last 5 seconds.
No, I didn't see them make bacon. I saw them making the pancakes, but when did they make the bacon?
It doesn't play the bacon. I don't know when they made it. I didn't see them make it. Man, bro.
That pre-cooked bacon that come in the packet. They put it out the plastic.
Bro, you know bacon be having all that grease. Can't have that bacon grease popping up everywhere.
Okay. All right.
And they both had on white beaters. They've been there.
Right.
Shit. Can't cook bacon with no white beater on. You're a real thug if you cook bacon in a white beater.
Right.
Shit. I don't even cook bacon.
We put it in the oven. We don't fry it in the skipper.
Yeah, I don't, bro. I got one of these things, and it's like I don't know, but you just take the bacon, you lay it over the top, and you put the top on it. It's kind of like
microwave.
It's not a microwave. I don't know. It's just made for cooking bacon. You can't cook nothing else on it but bacon.
Cool.
I stopped cooking. I started cooking bacon and that bacon grease. Woo! It'll bring tear to your eye. It'll bring a tear to your eye and mess your clothes up. Have you ever cooked bacon before you went to work and then go to work with all the bacon grease on the bottom? It's just wasteland. No, bro, can't do that. Whoever made bacon should have made a better way. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's it for me.
One thing I got the beats you sent. So far for the Dirty Dozens, we got beats from DJ Chose, DJ Cannon Banyan, Papa Fresh, and DJ Krispy Kreme. And I think you said Homeboy was sending a pack too. So I'm still waiting on some from Ham Squad and MPC Cartel. And once my people send theirs, I'm probably going to be done soliciting beats. And then I'll just start throwing out beats to get rappers. I did. I listened to Papa Fresh's first. And I listened to Cannon Banyan's first, and I listened to Papa Fresh's. I already had DJ Chose's beats, but I need to check out those Krispy Kreme beats. So if Homeboy or anybody else going to send them, they need to send them by the end of this week.
Slum City Marv sent me a link to some beats on his SoundCloud page.
Okay.
I guess I'll figure out how to drop.
Yeah, just forward me the link.
Okay. Yeah, Slum City Marv represent BA. None of the. Hey man, yeah. This is exciting. Now figuring out how to put these records together. That's going to be a task.
Oh, yeah, and the trick is you're not going to know who you're going to be on the record with. So I don't want anybody writing bars in anticipation or against somebody else.
How are you going to do hooks?
I might get somebody else to do the hook. I'm going to have 3 different elements on each song. Somebody doing a hook, and somebody doing a verse, and somebody doing another verse.
Oh, it's going to be like Element of Surprise.
Yeah.
And they won't hear the record till it's done.
They won't hear until I'm done playing with it, yes. And I'm going to piece these together, yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Dirty Dozen is coming soon.
Yes.
Maybe we'll shoot a video in the kitchen throwing eggs.
Not this kitchen. Not here.
Scholar Kid, holla at us. We want to go in that clean kitchen. That real clean kitchen. Not saying we ain't got clean kitchens. But right. My kitchen ain't that damn clean. First of all, I got damn about 3 speakers in my kitchen. I got an Alexa. I got a Google. Right. I got all kind of shit in my kitchen. All right, ladies and boys and girls, please remember to visit countryrapreport.com for all your Country Rap Report needs. That's it for me.
And subscribe. We are on the road to 1 million. When we hit 1 million,
it's a free concert.
We're gonna crank up Hicknick in Georgia, and it will be in Georgia. Since y'all don't want to come here, what's that?
Y'all get us to 1 million by the time the record drops.
No, they ain't gonna do that fast.
But what if that happens? Then it could be an album release party.
Yeah. Hicknick could be their album release. Yeah. Well, they might do about the 3rd one by the end of the year, but I don't see them doing it by April. But hey, y'all more than welcome to prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong.
Tell everybody you know with a YouTube page to subscribe. Shit. Just subscribe. It's free.
Yep.
If I knew 1 million people, I would make them subscribe just so we can get this concert. I want this concert.
Right.
I want this concert.
I want Church and Brodnax. Those are the only 2 acts that I got to see. Everybody else.
If you get Church and Brodnax, we don't need no. If we get Church and Brodnax, people gonna be wanting to perform for free.
I mean, we're gonna get the dedicated folks, that's been rocking with us. Big Pole, West 10, Coca, Rich Regal, those folks for sure. See, they give them some stage time, but everybody else, y'all might have to wait, fam, because Hicknick is going to be an experience.
You think who TF will perform?
Who
TF?
Oh, I'm not asking.
Huh?
I'm not asking. I'm petty enough to have Hicknick at the same time as Redneck Ray. I am that petty.
Same day.
Same weekend. Yes.
Make one free. One is free.
The Friday show will be free, and we'll stream it too. We'll none of y'all will be over there at that other event. Yes, we'll stream it for free in the metaverse.
All right, man. It's your boy Big XL.
It's your dude Spank.
We are the Country Rap Report, man. We'll see you guys next time. Hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Hicknick is coming.
It's coming.
It's on you when it comes. Peace, y'all.
Peace.